Well, hello everybody. Happy Saturday. Yes, it is a cold day today. Went for a little walk earlier. It's dry outside at least, not raining, but it is cold. Drinking a little tea, playing a little Minecraft, and that's the plan. Let's see here. Last time we were over here, we did a little bit of work out here with this road. So yeah, that's kind of where we left off. At the Mesa Village out here, and then the road leading up to it. So let me pull up something real quick here. Great. Okay. Couple things I'm thinking about. One of them is there's a portal up here, and I want to take the road up to the portal as well. Flat Morpher, welcome to the stream. Nice to see ya. Just getting started here, kind of surveying the situation. So we've got the road coming over to the Mesa Village. We've got a portal where I also want the road to go to. And then there's a village way over here that I want to take a road in this direction too. I am doing great. Doing pretty well. A little cold. Winter is starting to set in. Finally, like, turned my heat on. You know, I'm one of those people who, like, will just sit under blankets for the longest time, and then it's like, nope, it's too cold. Trying to figure out how I want to start this here. I don't know. I was noodling a little bit here, trying to imagine this curve. And then the road could, like, split here. The other thing I want to do today is I want to build this bridge. But I think that'll be easy. I have a pretty good idea about that. Well, hello, Gummy Gator? Gummy... Oh, you're scraping your car windshield already. Yeah, we're not quite to the icy times yet. Okay, I'm gonna work on the road part first until my brain starts to wear out, and then we'll switch to bridge building, because I think that'll be easy. Let's see. I hope I have enough stuff. Have any slabs? No slabs. Slabs? There's a couple slabs. Where are my donkeys? My donkeys are way over here. I've been hard at work on Tuesday's episode. No spoilers or anything, but we finally will have mapped the entire world this next episode. So that's going to be very exciting to be able to see the whole world. And then we just got a few more episodes really to kind of finish up some of the projects around here. And then on to the next series. And I'm very excited for what's coming next. Do I have sand? I do have sand. Mapping is hard. The last episode I did that came out Friday, I filled out 30 maps. And, I mean, just juggling that in your inventory is ridiculous. It took me about an hour and a half of just kind of walking back and forth. And then when I got back to my map room, It took me forever to figure out what order they go in. It was miserable. Miserable. Where's my sand? Was it in here? Yes. Well, hello, Marta. Welcome to the stream. We're doing good. We're just getting started. Can you do it with an elytra? You can, if you got an elytra. I've never, in this world, I've stayed very early game. Like, I ride horses still. Haven't been to the end. Haven't got the elytra in this world. Previously, yeah, elytra is the way to do it. You just tear across the maps really easily. But nope, I'm just walking back and forth and swimming and all that dumb stuff. So yeah, this world, when I created it, the plan was to kind of stay early game the whole time and just focus on the villagers and roads connecting all the villages. So like this was a mesa village, and I obviously made it look a lot nicer. And so we found about 10 villages now and made them all look cooler and better. And then we're working on connecting them all with roads, which is a big project, actually. As far as blocks placed, it's probably the biggest thing I've ever done. But yeah, I haven't done any of the fun stuff, like, haven't done a lot of redstone, haven't done a lot of end fights or anything. So anyway, that's why I want to kind of put a bow on this series and then do something new. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. So I only have 2 portals in the world. There's one right up here, and then there's one way on the other side of the world. And the idea with this one was it was supposed to look like maybe it was once built by the piglins or something, you know, with the black stone. Doot. And I think it turned out pretty cool. Sun is going down. Let's sleep real quick here. Yeah, I definitely know what I want to do for the next series. So this is the second Minecraft series I've done on YouTube. So this next series will be my 3rd, and I've learned a lot. Sleep, sleep, time to sleep. Sleepy time. Betty bye. Nighty night. There we go. So one thing that always happens is you start building your world, and then they come out with an update. And then your world obviously doesn't have the update unless you go really far. Like you gotta go, you know, thousands of blocks. And so this next series I'm gonna do, I'm gonna build real small. You know, probably like 128 by 128. And that's where all of the building is gonna happen. So I will basically build up and down. And then we'll do a lot of adventuring, but we'll bring everything to the base. And I want to build every type of farm, tons of automation. And I just want it to be this monstrosity of a base, you know, that just kind of builds on top of itself and on top of itself. So I think it'll be really cool. And then if there's an update where they add a new biome or something, I could just prune the chunks on the outside of the world and just keep building. And I think it's going to be really cool. I really like to do redstone. I just released a video last week talking about how to build a lightning detector. It's not super hard, but I had a question in my comments where somebody asked about it. So I was like, yeah, I'll make a video on how to make a lightning detector. Okay, how are we doing? It used to be a mystery to me as well. Redstone, fortunately, is really logical. And so once you learn some of the rules, you you can kind of figure some of it out. But for the longest time, I was just like, I have no idea how this works or what it does. You know, what's a comparator? But yeah, I watched lots of videos and did a lot of experimentation. And you start to learn like certain types of circuits that you can just use over and over. And you just figure out new and creative ways. So like the lightning detector that I just made, that exact same circuit I used once to build a one-way door. So people getting on an amusement park ride, I built a roller coaster. People could put in a token to pay their admission, door would open, and then once they went through, the door would close behind them. So they couldn't go back out, and then people couldn't go in unless they paid the admission. These guys again. So yeah, it's exactly the same circuit. You just kind of figure out different ways to implement it. Oops. Oops, I'm gonna get shot here, aren't I? Come on. There we go. Just them? Yeah. So anyway, the RS NOR latch is the name of that circuit. And Lance Vids, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. There's another circuit that you've probably seen where people build like item filters, you know, like to keep only certain things going into your chests. And you can use that in all kinds of ways too. Like if you want to make a key for a door, so, you know, a door will only open. It's basically just an item filter. So yeah, that's usually what I do, is try and figure out like, what do I want to accomplish? And then, you know, it's just sort of a, first this has to happen, then this has to happen, and then that has to happen. So yeah, pretty fun. Okay. Have you heard making e-card doors without monster? Totally. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's Minecraft, so people can just mine through your door if they want. But yeah, if you create basically an item filter and then make that the key, you can use that to, you know, send the signal through. I was on an SMP once and we built an amusement park, and so every ride had you would buy tokens, and then the tokens were basically like the key card that would get you onto the ride. So yeah, it's basically just an item filter and then a RS NOR latch. Okay, I really want to figure this out here. Sand is the worst. But yeah, next series, which will probably start in a couple months, to be, you know, totally transparent. We still got a little bit to do in this world yet, but the next series will be a lot more redstone. I want to do a lot of farms. I want to do a lot of auto crafting. Yeah, I just think it's going to be exciting to switch it up a little bit. Okay, these are going 2, 2, 2, 2. What if I keep doing that? It's a pain in the butt building up in the air like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. Like I need to go more severe now. So let's switch it up to true diagonal. Oh, my fingers are stretching. how we doing? Pretty good. It's a little clunky. A little sloppy. Yeah, I'm kind of off by one. I think it's going to be okay, though. Just keep going. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Okay. This will work. Then we need to come up. Yeah, this will work fine. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Oh, Alansk switched streams. Welcome to the... What are you on, the horizontal stream now? Yeah, let me take a peek here and see what's going on. This one is vertical, yeah. So just so you know, I do a vertical and a horizontal stream. So if you're on the vertical, I don't know if I can tell you about the other one or not. Let's see what happens here. Nope, I put it on the wrong one. Haha. Yeah, if you go to my channel, there's a link to the horizontal stream as well. Get rid of all this redstone, or not redstone, netherrack. I used to play on an SMP, yeah. I was on an SMP with some other small YouTube creators. It was a cool group. There was folks from all around the world, which is challenging, obviously. I know Platmorphers over in Europe, and so I'm kind of midday right now, and he's late. So that's the trick. There's another person who's often on here who's in Australia, so it's very, very early in the morning for them. I'm on the west coast of the United States, so yeah, kind of a weird time for everybody else. Okay, sun is going down. I need a lot more sand. Sand, 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 sand. Okay, sun's going down. Let's sleep real quick. And then see if we can get this thing done. Hurry, hurry, hurry before the husks come out. Do-do-do-do. And sleep. Okay. Okay, let's put a base underneath this roadway here. Oh, sand. The trick with with an SMP is, you know, obviously we're not like big time YouTubers, and you got day jobs and stuff like that. And so everybody's busy, or it's hard to get together. How far does this go? Pretty far. Let's not drown here. One reason I did a lot of work with villagers this time is because it makes your world feel more alive. If it's just you in the world, it gets a little lonely sometimes. But yeah, playing with other people is super fun. Especially if they're all, you know, on the same page as far as projects or, you know, adventure, whatever you want to do. Do I have enough sand, I wonder? Probably not. Sand, sand, sand. Yeah, do not have enough sand. It's okay. We're gonna press on. Yeah, I'll need a ton of sand to do all the terraforming and everything as well. That's okay. Okay, this comes along, turns. We'll step it up a little bit. And then go that way. Cool. That looks okay to me. Now let's see if we can figure out the other side of the road. What are we doing? We're just doing the 2, 2, 2 like we were before. Let's do this again. Oops. No, I did that right. I did it right. Okay, and then, oh, right here it looks like was where we switched to the perfect diagonal. So yeah, maybe we should do this. Wide enough? Yeah, I think it's okay. think. We can always widen it one if it's a little narrow. Okay, we step up a little bit. And then okay, here's where it's going to get a little bit tricky because I want the road to split here and go up the hill a little bit. So let's take a real quick peek here. I want the road to kind of go up like this. It's going to go up to that portal right there. And it's going to go like just off into the mesa here. So it's going to go uphill and a curve, which will be a little bit of a trick. Let's do... three. One, two, three. Oh, whoops. Okay, that's where the road's going to go. Yeah, something like that. Man, I'm going to need so much sand to terraform all this. It is what it is. Okay. Okay. Let's get this road top, road deck, road, whatever we're calling it, roadway, installed. And then we'll change gears a little bit and work on the bridge. Road math, make brain tired. Sun is going down. Oh, good morning, Auntie Nick. Nice to see you in the stream. Kind of picking up where we left off last week with the road and bridge work. So I'm running currently a vertical stream and a horizontal stream. Let me see how we're doing here. I think they're both working still. Yeah. Trying the whole combined chat thing, which seems to be working so far, which is promising. Also trying a chat on the screen little thing as well, just to see how that works out and how that looks. Sleep, 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 sleep. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's install this road middle bits here. I do need a couple of slabs to transition. And then we'll work on this bridge. Oh, I do have more sand. How'd that happen? Losing my mind. Oh wait, do I have some over here? I do have some over here. Okay. So we'll just do like we normally do and go through and try to randomize this a little bit. It's hard when there's no floor. Okay. Define start. Go grab some cobble and some andesite. Cobble, a little bit here. Cobble. Andesite. Andesite. Okay. Where? There we go. Let's see, got cobble here, so let's do some cobble here. And maybe here. Here. Oof. Okay. Great. Andesite, andesite. Have to figure out this step up situation here. Okay. Great. Put that away. Let's put that away. Stone. Really all I'm doing here is just making sure there's no stone bricks next to each other. Just to make it look a little bit random. Well, need more stone. Let's see, how is this looking? This looks good. It looks a little bit wide. Just a little bit wide. Let's grab more stone. Okay, this part feels pretty good. This part feels a little wide. Might trim that down a little bit. And then here we are going to climb up a little bit. So I need some slabs. Okay, slab, slab, slab. A few of those. And, whoop. A few tough slabs. Okay. Oh yeah, and then some regular stone. Let's see how this goes. One, two, three. One, two. Oh my gosh. My game is hanging up. That's so weird. Okay. Like a little spike lag that I get over here, or lag spike that, just the weirdest thing. Okay, let's go up in threes. 1, 2, 3. 1. Nope. 1. 2, 3. One. Sun going down again. Okay. Getting there. Sleep, 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 sleep. I think I want to put this one here. Okay. Getting there. 1, 2. Oh, what have I done? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we need 3 more slabs. 1, 2, 3. Mess this part up a little bit. One, 2, no, slabs. One, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. We figured it out somehow. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Okay. Getting there. My brain's starting to mush up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good. Stone. Okay, I think that looks like a road. Boy, oh boy. tons of terraforming to do. Like literal tons. Okay. Huge success. I still feel this is a little wide. I kind of want to shave one block off of the side here. I'm going to let it sit for just a little bit. Let's change our focus to this bridge so I can give the angles and everything a break. Okay, bridge we're going to do out of sandstone. Yeah. So we built a bridge last stream way over here. Let's go take a look at it. Basically, we're going to replicate the design style, you know, that kind of sandstone, kind of weather-beaten kind of look. But this new bridge is going to be a lot bigger. Taller, anyway. So yeah, this is what we did. I did put the lights on the top, and it looks great. Yeah, it's real simple. And so yeah, I want this next bridge to look like it was built by the same people. But again, we'll have it a little taller, and that will give us more opportunity to make it look a little more ruined. Okay. I put these here because I was doing some bridge math to see how far I wanted things spaced out. I didn't put anything on the sides yet, did I? No. Okay. Let's try a couple things here. So this is going to be tall-ish, I think, and that's going to be tall-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Just going to try some things out here. Oof. Okay. And then what I'm thinking is, like, on the other side, we do the same thing. One, two, three. One of those. Bonk. Right? And then we could do a similar thing at the other end. And then we can use like some stairs and things to kind of connect this to make it look a little more ornamental. And then once we build them up, we can kind of like break them and chisel them off a little bit. So this one, boop, this one, boop. One, two, three, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. And we'll probably put like either buttons or slabs or something to make sure nothing's spawning on top of these. And then across. 2, 3. One, two, three. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but they're kind of the middle of the bridge, so I just put something there. Yeah, that's a solid start. Solid. this. Sun is going down again. Let's sleep here real quick. Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep. There we go. Okay. Okay. It's funny. I wanted to vary the tough, and there's no chiseled slabs, so just a dumb block under there. Boy. Okay, solid start. Make a few stairs here so I can play a little bit. Stairs, I got one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So I'm thinking, obviously, that this might make sense. Or this. Or both. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. So, yeah, there's one like here. And then there's sort of one here. Yeah. And then potentially we could do like this. That's okay. Yeah, it'd be spawn proof anyway. Yeah, let's make some more stairs. I need 4, 10, so that'd be like 40 of them. Make a whole bunch here. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. Right here. Oh, squid dying. Oh, squid. Cool, great. Nope. Yep. Okay. Okay. It's a good start, I think. Definitely need to do some walls, I think, to add a little bit of pointiness to it. And then we'll go through and wreck it, basically. Distress it, I guess, is the terminology. I don't think I have any walls. No. Trying to imagine how many of these I need. Start with 16. Okay, so obvious candidate would be up here. And then we could do something like this. Potentially. Yeah. Grab 4 more. Okay, that looks great from up here. Except for that dumb little tough block, it looks great up here. If there's anything I can do to fix that. Do I have any smooth tough? No. No. What about my donkeys? Oh, donkeys. No. No. Well, shoot. I do have a tough block, though. That might be the ticket. And the sun is going down again already. There we go. One of these tough blocks is not like the other. Or maybe it is. Oh, here it is. Oop. There, problem solved. Do one here too. Lost him. Oh well. Okay, let's sleep real quick. Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep, sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Okay, so next step is to ruin this. Make it look bad. Let's see, I'm about an hour in. I'm gonna get some more tea real quick. So I'll tell you what, hang tight for just a couple minutes and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Tea is acquired. We just built this lovely bridge, and now I want to mess it up. I want it to look ruined. So let's grab some stuff here. Not you, not you. Slabs are going to be useful. Slab, slab, slab. Have about a dozen of those. Ooh, one of these might be fun. Gosh, these guys again. I didn't see them for the longest time. And I'm out of arrows, so never mind. How did I run out of arrows? I could go give him a chopping. Chop, chop, chop. I feel like these three haven't seen me, but this guy up here did somehow. Yeah, while they're in the water, that will be great. Whoops. Oops. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, let's use some slabs. So let's say like this corner, this one here, got real messed up somehow. Like this messed up. Okay. And then put one of these here and one of these. Okay. And then those. Okay, a little messed up. And then let's do the opposite corner. Oh, I forgot one here. So, something like this. Not quite as bad, but still a little off. See what it looks like from down here. Okay. Now this one that's really messed up, let's really mess up this down here too. And it's raining. Okay. Yeah, see, that looks pretty messed up. And then let's do a little bit here as well. Do like one of these. And then we'll do that again here. Oops, I missed. Back up and take a look at that. See, that looks pretty messed up. And then go to this opposite corner and distress it a little bit. Right. There we go. Uh-oh. Let's see, what I did? Oh yeah, that's what I did. Let's put this here. Back up and take a look here. I think that looks pretty good. Sufficiently distressed. Look at this side. Not as messed up, but it's got some something wonky going on. We're gonna do that. Subtle. Don't know if anybody will ever see it, but, you know, it's a nice little touch. Just looks a little bit off. Let's do one of these. Okay. I like the sun is going down. It definitely is. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Okay, let's do some of the sand blown look here. Let's see, I've got 4 slabs. Grab a few more slabs. Now, obviously, there wouldn't be as much sand blowing across a bridge, but the bridge is pretty messed up, and so some of that would naturally fall onto the roadway. This sort of thing. And then this one's real messed up. So we're gonna do a couple of them here. Cool. That looks pretty neat. Okay, as far as the lights, we could put a lantern here. Put a lantern here too, I suppose, to make it nice and symmetrical. Wonder if that would be bright enough to light up the tops of all this. Probably would. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Sand, 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 sand. That's all the sand I've got. I don't really mind this being kind of a sheer edge. I think it kind of makes sense. But I want there to be a border of sand along the road. I don't want the road just kind of floating. I don't want things spawning under the road. Yeah, not enough sand. I know I have a ton of sand down in the swamp because we did that lagoon project. Yeah, I might have to go round some of that up. In the meantime, let's take a look here. Mostly good. Like I was saying, I think it's a little wide. Let's take a look here. That looks great. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. It's definitely skinnier here. I think it's fine. It's probably fine, right? Probably fine. Okay, we need a lot of sand. Well, let's see. The road's going to go in this direction. Grab our little shovel. Tiny bit of sand. Okay. So I'll get more sand and then we can finish that off. What else can we do today? Grab our bed, let's grab that. Let's see if we can figure this out here. The road's gonna come up like this. So maybe here. Sun going down. Sleep, sleep, sleep. What elevation are we at? We are at... Oh yeah, they changed the screen, doesn't tell me. 76, there it is. 77, 78. Okay. This road is going to go... Yeah, it's going to meet up here somewhere. It's going to be tricky and weird. Let's see if we can figure out one side of it here. So we'll do that, do that. Okay, and then we're going to continue. Let's continue the threes, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Stone, slab, stone. Okay. One, two, three. Tricky. The curve and the rise in elevation. Just want to push it over a little bit here. So I'm aiming for this, which we might be on track for. Let's see, let's walk it real quick. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just barely. Yeah, we need to move it over faster. Well, what if we did a true diagonal for a little bit, just to get over there? And what if we stepped it up quicker? Maybe? No, we need to straighten this out first. Okay, now we could potentially step it up. We got 1, 2, 3. Then what if we did a true diagonal? Just seems so extreme. I don't like it. This is gonna be a tricky one. Let's see. This is probably the most straightforward part here. Yeah, that bridge looks great from up here. Very cool. Okay, this is I think a little more digestible. So let's get this going here. Okay, and then there's a pretty significant change here in elevation. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So we'll need to figure that out. Okay. Okay, sun's going down. Sleep, 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 sleep. Get rid of all this stuff. Well, I feel pretty good about this progress here. I need to get a bunch of sand. I need to figure out how the heck to make that transition up to the portal. Still need to do some terraforming. I think that's about it. And then, of course, map it, you know, so it's updated on the map. Yeah, I think this will look good once we figure that out. This looks great. I'm really happy with the bridge. Very similar to the other one, but grander and more ruined. So yeah, I feel good about that. Well, next weekend I'm not streaming because in the United States it is Black Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is typically a holiday that we all have off, and often people will cook a big dinner and have people over and all of that. And then the day after Thanksgiving is a big shopping day. And so my day job, I'm going to be busy that whole weekend. But the weekend next, we'll pick back up. And I think we'll be pretty focused on kind of finishing up road projects. Besides this, there's the road to Eastwood, which will be simple. There's the road all the way to Marsalis, which is going to be a lot. And then we need to get the road up to North Town, which I think is just going to involve a lot of tunneling. So I don't think that's going to be so bad. It's be different. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to wrap this up. So thanks for popping in. Appreciate the company and sharing the progress and all that. Always fun to talk Minecraft. Keep an eye out for Tuesday's episode. And then, like I said, not next weekend, but the following weekend, we'll do another stream. And it's going to be great. And I'll see everybody next time. Bye-bye.